Hello everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Akeem Ola, still on variation. We are going to consider the last type of variation today, and the topic we are going to consider is partial variation. Partial variation is a kind of variation that deals with two or more than two quantities in which one of the quantity can be constant. The variation of partial variation is always joined together by an addition sign. So let's go solving. We have s. This is the fourth quantity we have here. It's partly constant. We are going to introduce the constant here. This is will be equality sign. Introduce a constant here. This and we change to plus and partly varies. That is another constant. That means here I'm going to have let the constant is equal to A and B. We have two commodities here, two quantities here, that is S and T. But the constant are also two, which this is the first one and the second one. So we represent the constant with A and B. Going by this question, interpreting the question mathematically, we are going to have S is equal to A plus B T. Now, let's go solving. You know, this formula will actually give us the relationship between S and T. But before the relationship between S and T is complete, we need to get the values of A and B. How can we get the values of A and B? For us to get the values of A and B, we are going to consider the information provided for S and T from the question. We are given the first one. We have our S is equal to 530 is now equal to A. A is a constant. We don't know its value. Plus what is B? B is also a constant. But we are given the value of T. What is T there? T is 1600 T. This will lead us to equation 1. Let's consider the second information. Our S is 730 is now equal to A plus 3600 T. Equation 2. We have these two. Of course, as you can see, for us to get the values of A and T, we must solve these two equations simultaneously. And if you look at this equation, I can make A the subject of formula in equation 1. Then I can now substitute its value into equation 2. If I should do that, I'm going to have from equation 1. If I make A the subject of formula, that means 1600 T will leave to this side. That means that we have 530 minus 1600 is now equal to A. I can call this one equation 3. Then I can now substitute equation 3 into equation 2. If I should do that, that means anywhere I come across A in equation 3, in equation 2, I am going to represent it with 530 minus 1600 T. So if I do that, I'm going to have 730 is now equal to 530 minus 1600 T, then plus 3600 T. With this, I can cross multiply or I can collect like terms. If I collect like terms, I'm going to have 730 minus 530 is now equal to minus 600 T plus 3600 T. 3600 T, this one will give us 200 is now equal to 3600 1600. Okay, that's 000. Then this one will give us 2. We have 2000 T. Then we can now divide both sides by 2000 for us to get the value of T. Divide by 2000. Divide this one too by 2000. So 0 0 0 0 0 0. 2 will cancel. 1 2 1 2. 2 here is 1, 2 here is 10. So our t now is 1 all over 10. Our t is 1 all over 10. So we can now substitute the value of t into any of the equation for us to get. I can substitute the value of this t into equation 1. If I substitute it into equation 1, I'm going to have 530 is now equal to, I'm substituting the equation 1, a plus 1,600. Then my t now will now be times 1 all over 10. Is 0 we cancel. So I'm left with 530 is now equal to a plus 160. A plus 160. Then I can now collect like terms. So I will now have 530 minus 160 is equal to a. What is my a? 530 160 3073. So my a is now 370. From the question, we are asked to find the formula connecting a and the formula connecting x and t. The formula connecting x and t now will now be equal to s is equal to a plus bt. Then we can now substitute the value of a and b. That means the formula that connects a and b together will now be 370 plus what is our b? Then we can have t all over 10. This is the formula that connects s and t together. As you can see, solving question on variation is always very, very interesting, provided you know provided you know this particular topic very well. Change your subject of formulae and simultaneous equation. We are going to stop here today, and next time we are going to take it off from here. Take good care of